All right, we're going first, which means we have evolution advantage. I honestly think I want to go with a Hoppip in the front and then end turn. Because we have evolution advantage, it means that I can swing in and start attacking immediately with Jumpluff if we can find just a Jumpluff, you know? So I am going to Professors because we already have the rare candy in hand. If we didn't have the rare candy, I probably would have put something else in. I'll still throw down the Oricorio just to let him know what's up. And then I'll put down the Hoppip. Thin our hand, make him less likely to want to red card or Mars us right now. I think we're good. Against a Skarmory, he can't do anything against Oricorio. And I can always swing in with Jumpluff and switch out to the Oricorio. We have Guzma in case he has the baby Skarmory in the deck somewhere. We did find the Jumpluff, top decked it. All right, so I don't think I want a Guzma just yet. I'm gonna attack, swap to the Ori. And we're chilling. And now the beautiful thing is I have Elemental Switch, so I could always drag that energy from Jumpluff and still attack with Oricorio if I wanted to. Ah, well played, well played. I think I'll give him the Hoppip. We'll give him a +1. Why not? Let him kill the Hoppip here. So now we're doing how much damage total? 30, which puts him down to 70. Part of me wants to just Guzma now so I can do at least 50. Seems kind of bad in all honesty. So I wanted to save it for the base Skarmory that he most likely has in the deck. We'll do 40 here. Oh, 50, my bad. I can't math. Then we'll swap to the Ori. We'll see if I regret giving him that +1 or not. And we'll see if I regret Guzma early. Because if he has a base Skarmory, I wanted to save it for that. Which is why I was holding on to it. There goes the base Skarmory. This is going to be a little terrifying. All right, so I can swap Sabrina, hit the Skarmory, kill it. Switch from Ori over to this. Attack for 70. Choose not to swap. And then we'll let Skarmory decide what to do. Because if he decides to attack for 50 here, I'll just attack for 70, put him at 10, and then we still have a Cyrus. Silver does nothing. We don't have any supporters in hand. Not bad so far. I forgot we had Leaf Cape in the deck. We'll still take it. Leaf Cape for the Jumpluff. Breeze by attack. Swing it in. Let's do no for the swap. Although I could have just swapped, right? Made him attack the Oricorio. I think we're good. I think we could have definitely held on to that Guzma, like I said originally, for the base Skarmory. It's just that I got a little bit impatient, which is why we didn't want to do it. Another Skarmory. Again, we do have a whatchamacallit. I think this is our second Oricorio. Yeah. Which means I'm going to go ahead and swing in. Breeze by attack. Hit him for 70. Swap to the Oricorio in the back that has the most HP. And we're good. Because now if they swap back to the other one, they die. If they try to heal up, we're still doing 70 damage. So they can't Poke Center Lady and heal. They'd have to Poke Center Lady and Potion. And they can't Poke Center Lady with Professors. Yeah, I don't see them having... That's their second potion, but they need something else. Yeah, that's all she wrote. Even if Oricorio couldn't kill, I could just swap back to the Jumpluff, and we have Cyrus. Dang, not bad. This deck feels really good. And we still have a Zangoose in the deck as well, which could have been better than putting Oricorio in. The Skarmory would have been taking 20 extra damage every time he gets hit. Yeah, this deck feels great. All right, we're going second, which means we do get energy advantage against a dark deck. All right, energy advantage is what we wanted here, because that Nihilego can be very scary if they had it. Now, I guess we kind of wanted evolution advantage if we found a rare candy, but at the bare minimum, we can just hit for 10. Not really much, but something, I suppose. Giratina. We're gonna start that slow ramp. We found the Oricorio, which will be good against the Giratina. We got our second Hoppip. Just gonna thin my hand. I think I'm just gonna go energy here and attack. No Sabrina on the Giratina just yet. Since we have Oricorio, that's our like win condition. Let's just try and kill this guy in the front. Would be nice if we could top deck a rare candy here, though. I mean, it would still be nice. They're going all in right now, huh? I guess just in case I evolve in Giovanni. Pokeball could be our stage 1. It's a Zangoose. Honestly, I think this is a prime time to Sabrina. I'm just gonna stay on Hoppip and attack. Because I can't see a world where this guy's gonna actually give up all of the energy here to swap over to Nihilego and attack. So I figured I'd stay in one more turn with Hoppip. Alright, I guess we're swapping. I'm gonna hold on to the Guzma for now. Let's go ahead and zap the Oricorio. Now they are kind of forced to lose some energy on Giratina. Sabrina. I'm gonna go in with the Hoppip here. Since it's already weak and they can Cyrus it whenever they want, might as well. Still looking for that rare candy. So if I go back to Oricorio, they're going to technically switch. They're going to lose the energy on Giratina, go down double Psychic, and then go to Nihilego, because Nihilego can one-shot with 30 damage, and then 20 on the poison, but they lose the Giratina. And then I have another Oricorio to surprise them. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and energy again. Retreat. Go to the Ori once more, knowing that he's going to lose double energy on Giratina, put dark energy on Nihilego, and then attack us. I fully am aware, and I'm ready for that, because we have another Oricorio in hand. And then we'll just zap here. So here it comes, right? Energy on Nihilego, retreat off Giratina, lose the double Psychic. Oh, leaf off. Interesting. Do we have a Cyrus? We still have a Cyrus in the deck. And we take 20 here. So I'm going to go with the other Hoppip, the one that's already weakened. Or full HP, because I think we need this. Nice. No, I thought that was a rare candy. Oh. I was like, nice. Now let's go. Attack, kill, swap to Oricorio, and then chill. We're not chilling. Which means I should have gone to the weakened Hoppip. Yeah, no, we have to do that, unfortunately. We have to do that, and then I have to end turn. Because they already did 20 damage to this Hoppip. Doesn't matter. They've already done 20 damage, so I'm going down to 140. They can kill with 140 on Giratina Darkrai, so I need a full HP Jumpluff when I attack. Never mind, we lost. Alright, I think that seals the deal. Yeah, I think it's mathematically impossible to win. I'd have to pull a Professor's Research, and I haven't pulled a single one. That doesn't get us the win. It needed to be a Professor's to give us a rare candy and a Leaf Cape, I think. We'll see. I get to attack in. I get to breezy out attack. So I get to swap to the Ori and stay alive. Let's see. So we get to stay at full HP. No damage to us. They need 2 energy on another Nihilego to attack. They can still just do Dark Prism, right? Barb doesn't do us anything because I can just attack with Jumpluff. I'm doing 90 damage to the Darkrai, and then I just swap back. Silver does him nothing. I think we win if he ends turn. He already used a Sabrina very early. And it doesn't matter if he uses Sabrina. I can just give him my other Jumpluff. I think we win. Go ahead, retreat to the Jumpluff. Swing in, breeze by attack. Hold on. And then swap yet again to the Oricorio, which we only need 1 energy to swap anyways. And if I ever needed to attack, we have Elemental Switch, so I can always attack. I always have that option. I think we're good. 4 cards remaining. We do have a Cyrus in the deck. But if he brings in another Nihilego, it's going to have 70 HP, and he can't attack with Nihilego yet. I guess he could stall with the Giratina here. Yeah, he can definitely stall with his Giratina. Uh-oh. I think it's going to be a race on if we can find our Cyrus, because he can still win. Oh, I think this is it. Cyrus. We found it. Okay. Energy. Let's go ahead and swap Jumpluff. And Breeze by attack. Swap again to the Ori. So there's two ways he can win. The first is using Mars. And we don't find Cyrus. So I'm going to hold my breath here because I know they like to play Mars. Yeah. Alright, we got to find our Cyrus. It's still a 25% chance. 25%, 25%. We'll take it. Whew, man. I'm not gonna lie, that was terrifying, and we did make a misplay. The misplay was switching to the Oricorio after attacking with Jumpluff when we got the giant cape or the leaf cape. We should have stayed on the front, took one hit, because he would have either had to use Cyrus to do 20 damage to the Oricorio, which would make it still stay alive, or use Mars to thin our hand. He wouldn't be able to play both. And because we chose to swap over to Oricorio, he had a free 20 damage hit on Oricorio, which could have gotten us killed and let him win. So just to throw that out there. Okay, we are going first, and we have Jumpluff. This is literally the perfect start. All we need is a rare candy, and it's technically done, right? So we go first. We have evolution advantage, which means we can evolve an attack for 1 energy, kill the Froakie, and he can't do anything. I think I'm going to Zangoose, and I'm going to Leaf Cape. And I'll just enter. And thinner hand as best as possible because I don't want him to red card. I want to just try and top deck a rare candy. 2 in 11 chance. And we win the game right here, right now. There goes my Cyrus. Goodbye. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. I feel so bad for them, but like, this deck that we're playing benefits from going first. Technically, you can go second as well. I feel so bad. That's it. That's all she wrote, man. Jumpluff, man. Doesn't matter if you go first. Doesn't matter if you go second, but going first definitely helps when you top deck your cards. All right, we're going second here. We're going up against a Psychic deck. Since we have second energy advantage, I don't think I'm going to put my Hoppip in the front. I'm going to put Oricorio, because if they're running EXs, Oricorio won't take any damage. And even if they are not running EXs and Oricorio is in the danger zone, I can just swap 1 energy, go to Hoppip, evolve it, and then put 1 energy on Jumpluff and attack. We'll be still on energy curve, thanks to us going second here. So energy here. Professors, all we're doing right now is just putting more pressure on him because he has to decide. Does he want my Oricorio to be able to attack this front Eevee, or does he want to do anything else, evolve it, something? Because I could have a Giovanni. We don't have a Giovanni, but we could have a Giovanni. We've been talking about adding Giovanni in this deck for the longest time, and we just haven't done it. We just have not done it. But a Giovanni right here this turn would have been ideal. Assuming he doesn't evolve the front, right? It would have been very good. Oh my. All of them are EXs. Now granted, this Eevee EX could technically evolve into a non-EX, but still. This is not looking good for him. Oh, if he doesn't evolve the front. If he doesn't evolve, we're swapping to Hoppip and we're jumping in with Jumpluff. We're jumping in with Jumpluff. One of their Pokemon are down and they have 2 EXs on the backside. And as long as we can just kill this EVEX, whatever it transforms into, we are set. Oh yeah, this is strong. I'm just going to go ahead and show him the rare candy. Show him that, hey, we have it. It's coming. Not much you can do about it. Jumpluff is in. Let's go ahead and Professors as well, because I think I'm going to throw down another Hoppip. Alright, this goes down, and we attack. So this is going to be the cool thing. I know we haven't used Elemental Switch yet. But this could be a prime opportunity to Elemental Switch with Oricorio and attack for 50 if we need to. That's why we have Elemental Switch, just in case we ever want to attack with Oricorio or if we want to attack with Zangoose on the fly. We have that. It's kind of been a dead card, I'll be quite real with you. Maybe we do swap the Elemental Switch out for a Giovanni, but it's just in case, you know? I can keep my momentum and Elemental Switch attack for 50. And then, I mean, I guess there's no reason to do that, because you could just put 1 energy on Oricorio, swap to Jumpluff, attack for 70 instead, and then get a free swap back over to Oricorio, and then you're still set, right? Because technically they can't attack your Jumpluff, and you're just doing more damage effectively. So I guess there's no reason to actually Elemental Switch when you think about it like that. So yeah, you might see a Giovanni come in. In the moment he did that, he basically dug his own grave. All EXs on the field, no other Pokemon. Oricorio is just standing there being confused. All right, not bad. All right, second. And they have EVEX. So the good thing is we're going second. Energy advantage is always cool and all, right? I'm just hoping this Pokeball gives us a... whatchamacallit, Hoppip? Because if it does, then we have a 50% chance of it being Hoppip. If they do ever decide to kill our Pyukumuku here, I don't know how they would with 1 energy and evolving. Then we can just kill them back with Jumpluff. If not, we have a slow evolution up if we want to save the rare candy. Hoppip? Hoppip! Let's go! So I'm going to go ahead, put the Rocky Helm on the Pyukumuku. Energy here, because, I mean, let's be honest, I can't attack without water energy, and this is a lightning energy only deck. Come on, bite me. Do it. Yes, bite, bite. 20 damage. Rocky Helmet knocking him out. Putting him at perfect lethal for guess who? Jumpluff. I was just thinking about kicking out my double Rocky Helmet for a 1 Rocky, 1 Giant Cape. But let's be honest. If that was a Giant Cape I pulled and not a Rocky Helmet, we would not have been able to do this and do 70 damage on my Jumpluff. So there might be an argument to be made. Do we want to keep both Rockies? Do I want to take out one of the Rockies and put Giant Cape? Would this have theoretically been a Giant Cape and not a Rocky Helmet and slow down this momentum that we currently have? Because if they try to kill our Pyukumuku with any Pokemon here, they're taking 70 damage, and that's quite a bit. Plus an additional 70 from Jumpluff. And Sylveon EX is 140 HP. Espeon EX is 140 HP. I don't see how they survive 2 hits, 2 70 damage hits. Definitely not on that. So they're doing 40 damage, right? Oh, 20. I kind of wish it was 40 damage so they could take 70 damage and I can just win right here. All right, energy on Pyukumuku. Swap over to Jumpluff, and we do it again. Swap to the Pyukumuku. And now if they attack with Espeon, they just take 70 and die. Yeah, I kind of like this, man. Pyukumuku over the Zangoose feels a lot stronger, IMO. Because a 70 damage hit, very powerful, right? I guess you got to think about how much. If Zangoose lived one attack, that's technically 40 damage they would have taken. And then if they attacked again, that's another 40, 80 damage total. Versus 2 hits on Pyukumuku. No, Pyukumuku still does more damage, right? Because 20 from the Rocky once, 20 from the Rocky twice, that's 40, and then 50 once they kill it. That'll be 90 damage. Pyukumuku still gets to do 10 extra damage over the Zangoose if both Pokemon get hit twice. And they both had Rocky Helmet on at the time of getting hit. So yeah, still Pyukumuku better, I think, mathematically. Let's go ahead, swap again. I love that Jumpluff is just 1 energy to attack, and all of our Pokemon is 1 energy to retreat. So again, attacking Espeon, swap over to Pyukumuku. If they attack Pyukumuku, they're taking 70, which puts them at exact lethal. The only... Oh wait, they have healing, my bad. I think Giovanni still kills, right? No! Sabrina, should I just cough up this Skiploom? I think I do. I think at this stage we just give them a +1 because there's no way they can one-shot my Jumpluff at 160. And it means that they still have to go through my Pyukumuku, which is a +1. So I'm still going to do it that way. And here comes my Ori. Now I can just do this. Swap over to... I'm still going Pyukumuku. I don't care. I know Oricorio can't be hit by the Espeon, but I want this Espeon to hit us, all right? I want him to hit. Plus, it prevents him from going to the other Espeon in the back and hitting my Oricorio and possibly killing it. So this is like a safer play. Yeah, I think the only deck that this is vulnerable against is going to be a sniper deck. So Greninja, we're definitely weak against, and we wish that we have like giant capes or healing items in the deck like Erica. But for the most part, I think this is a punishing deck with Rocky Helmet, Pyukumuku, no Leaf Cape, Giovanni, Guzma, Cyrus, Sabrina. That's his second healing. EV bag, yep. Looks like he's deciding to swap. We haven't used a Cyrus yet, and we have 6 cards, so it's a 1 in 6 chance. No, not my Geo. That's unfair. All right. I guess we just Jumpluff. I think no matter what, it's a pretty simple, straightforward Jumpluff attack Pyukumuku, and wait. They have no abilities that can do damage. They have to attack, and when they attack, they take 70. And once they take 70, they can't take another 70 from Jumpluff, so they automatically lose. And they've already used a Sabrina, and if they Sabrina, they can't attack Oricorio because it's 2 EXs swinging in left and right. I think they somehow think they can out heal the Pyukumuku 70 damage. I mean, even if they Poke Center Lady, that puts him at 140. That's still lethal. Yeah, dude, this one card shut down the opponent. They're just too afraid to attack this thing. This thing is a bigger threat than Oricorio. All right, Breeze by attack again. Healing the Sylveon in the back. I mean, this is just us waiting for us to get Cyrus. And thank you. This is gonna help us reset our hand. Thank you. Hallelujah, Cyrus is home. This was literally just the waiting game of if he attacks, he's dead, or if I get Cyrus, he's dead. And no matter what, it's gonna be over for him regardless, right? Even if we didn't get Cyrus, hypothetically speaking, he still loses the game because he has to attack sooner than later. He can't keep healing for 30. He can't out heal 70 damage, you know? So he'd eventually die. This deck is absolutely wild. All right, so this is the Jumpluff EX deck. It went 5-2. I had a lot of fun playing it, and there's, I guess, different Pokemon and tools you can throw in and throw out. But the base Jumpluff EX deck, in my opinion, is going to be double Hoppip, 1 Skiploom, and then double Jumpluff with 2 rare candies. So a 2-1-2 configuration, double Pokeball, double Research. The Oricorios is nice because you're able to swap off Jumplume, and after you do 70 damage, you can choose if you want to switch or not to your Oricorio if they have an EX, and then they just can't attack. We also ended up kicking out our Zangoose, so some of the earlier games were Zangoose, but we swapped out for a Pyukumuku because Pyukumuku, once it dies, it does 50 damage to the opponent, which I think does a lot more work because you can do 50 damage plus a Rocky Helmet on it, which means that they'll be taking 70. So you do 70, swap to Pyukumuku. If they kill it, they'll take another 70, and then you get to do an additional 70 on top of that. 210 damage. Not even Mega EX Pokemon are going to be able to survive that kind of combination. So very good, very strong. We do have a Giovanni to hit certain thresholds, especially with Oricorio if you want to hit someone for 60, or if you want to Jumpluff, attack someone for 70, and then attack them again for 80. 150 hits a lot of thresholds there. We have a Sabrina Cyrus, Sabrina for disruption on their part. Tempo loss if you want to try and get a kill. Maybe they put an Oricorio in the front for them, and that could be good. And a Cyrus to bring back Pokemon. Guzma, just to get rid of any Pokemon tools, and then double Rocky Helmet. Now, in the first versions, we did have Elemental Switch, Zangoose, and double Leaf Cape, but I realized we weren't really using Elemental Switch at all, so we swapped out Elemental Switch for Giovanni. We also swapped out both Leaf Capes for a Rocky Helmet. However, I do think one Leaf Cape, one Rocky might be better, especially if you're going up against snipers like Greninja that can Cyrus you. You're going to be a lot weaker because there is no healing in this deck. So a Greninja Giratina is definitely your worst matchup, since they'll put you in 130 HP threshold a lot sooner than if you had a Leaf Cape to buy you a little bit more extra time. And I think that's it. If you do want to swap out any cards here, like I said, one Rocky for a Leaf Cape is what I think I'm going to do. You could probably get by with a Guzma if you want. Maybe even re-kick out the Pyukumuku and go back to Zangoose in case you think you're going to go up against like a mirror matchup. If you're going up against like an Oricorio on their side and you want to try and deal with them. I don't know. You still have Oricorio to deal with another Oricorio, and you have Rocky Helmet. So Rocky Helmet on an Oricorio. Hit the Oricorio first for 50. They hit you back. They take Rocky Helmet damage, 20, 70, they die, or just put Pyukumuku in the front. If their Oricorio kills it with the Rocky Helmet, they'll take 70. So I think you have answers for Oricorio. I like the deck. I would just change out one Rocky Helmet for a Leaf Cape, and I think that's going to be perfect. Overall, very strong deck.